If you're over 50 and still booking travel the same way you did 20 years ago, there's a good chance you're overpaying by hundreds of dollars every trip without even realizing it. The strange thing is that the travel industry quietly changed how it works over the past decade. Airlines now use complex pricing algorithms that constantly adjust fares based on demand. Hotels rely heavily on booking platforms that charge large commissions. And most travel advice online is written for 20-something backpackers rather than experienced travelers who value comfort, efficiency, and safety. But here's the reality that the travel industry rarely talks about. Travelers over 50 are actually one of the most valuable groups in the entire tourism market. You often have more flexibility with your schedule, more resources to travel comfortably, and the life experience to appreciate destinations in a deeper way. The problem isn't experience. The problem is that the rules of travel have changed. So today, I'm going to show you 10 travel secrets that can make trips easier, cheaper, and far less stressful after 50. Some of these strategies can save you hundreds of dollars on flights and hotels. Others will simply make traveling smoother and more enjoyable. Let's start with the mistake that costs travelers the most money. Travel secret number 1 is understanding when flight prices are quiet. Airline prices constantly move based on demand. When lots of people are searching for flights at the same time, prices often increase. When demand slows down, prices tend to drop. This is why the worst times to search for flights are usually weekends and evenings, when leisure travelers are browsing travel websites. Instead, try searching for flights during weekday afternoons. At that time, there are fewer people actively looking for tickets, which sometimes leads to lower prices appearing. Another useful habit is tracking prices for several days before booking. Many travel sites allow you to monitor fares so you can see when a price dips below its normal range. This helps you recognize when a deal is genuinely good rather than simply booking the first option you see. Travel secret number 2 is something experienced travelers call the hub strategy. Direct flights to famous destinations are usually the most expensive. Cities like London, Paris, Rome, and Barcelona charge premium prices because they are extremely popular arrival points. Instead, consider flying into major hub cities nearby. For example, you might fly into Dublin, Lisbon, Amsterdam, or Frankfurt instead. From there, you can take a short regional flight or train to your final destination. This strategy can easily save $200 to $400 per ticket. The extra connection may add a couple of hours to the journey, but the savings can often pay for several nights of meals or local experiences. And it doesn't hurt to see some extra scenic views along the way. Travel secret number 3 is calling hotels directly. Most travelers book hotels through large booking websites, but those platforms charge hotels commission fees that can range from 15% to 25%. Because of that, many hotels prefer direct bookings. Here is a simple strategy that works surprisingly often. First, find the hotel you want on a booking website and take note of the price. Then call the hotel directly and politely ask if they can match or beat that rate. Many hotels will offer a slightly lower price or include small upgrades because it saves them the commission fee they would otherwise pay. Travel secret number 4 is focusing on the features that actually affect your sleep. Hotels love marketing flashy amenities like rooftop bars, luxury spas, and trendy restaurants. But experienced travelers know that the most important features are much simpler. A quiet room, a comfortable bed, blackout curtains, reliable Wi-Fi, and a bathroom that feels safe and easy to use, close to good local restaurants and shops. These practical details determine whether you wake up rested or exhausted during your trip. When reading hotel reviews, look for comments about noise levels, mattress comfort, and cleanliness. These reviews are often far more useful than promotional photos. Start reading the worst reviews, not best reviews. Check out what reviewers don't like about the hotels. Travel secret number 5 is downloading maps before you leave home. International data service can be expensive, and cellular signals are not always reliable when you first arrive in a new country. Before your trip, download offline maps for the cities you plan to visit. Most map apps allow you to download entire areas to your phone. Once saved, these maps still allow you to search for streets, navigate walking routes, and locate landmarks even without an internet connection. This simple step prevents one of the most common travel frustrations: standing in an unfamiliar place with no signal and no idea where you are. Travel secret number 6 is always carrying medications in your carry-on bag. Lost luggage happens more frequently than travelers expect. If prescription medications are packed in checked baggage and that bag disappears, replacing prescriptions in another country can become extremely difficult and stressful. Always pack medications, essential health items, and important documents in your carry-on bag. Many experienced travelers also bring a few extra days of medication in case flights are delayed or unexpected changes occur. You can separate them as well. Travel secret number 7 is building a 3-color travel wardrobe. Packing becomes dramatically easier when everything you bring matches. Instead of packing random outfits, choose 3 coordinating colors for your travel clothing. For example, navy, gray, and white. This allows you to mix and match shirts, pants, and jackets to create many different combinations from a small number of items. The result is a lighter suitcase and a much simpler routine when getting dressed during your trip. Also, bring travel laundry detergent. You can find a laundromat or find laundry service near your hotel. There are good and decent price nowadays. Travel secret number 8 is using bank ATMs instead of money exchanges at the airport. The fees are higher at the airports. When you need cash in another country, avoid standalone ATMs located in busy tourist areas. These machines often charge higher withdrawal fees and offer poor exchange rates. Instead, look for ATMs attached to major banks. Bank ATMs typically provide better exchange rates, lower fees, and a higher level of security. Over the course of a trip, this simple habit can save a surprising amount of money. Travel secret number 9 is photographing important documents before your trip. Take photos of your passport, driver's license, travel insurance information, and credit cards. Then email those images to yourself so they are stored online. If something gets lost or stolen during your trip, you will still have access to those documents from any device with internet access. Having those records available can make replacing documents much faster and far less stressful. Travel secret number 10 is planning for flexibility. One of the biggest differences between stressful trips and enjoyable trips is mindset. Flights get delayed, weather changes, attractions close unexpectedly, trains run late. Instead of viewing these moments as problems, experienced travelers learn to treat them as part of the adventure. It's the journey, not the destination. Sometimes a delayed flight leads to an unexpected conversation with another traveler. Sometimes a rainy afternoon leads to discovering a museum or cafe you would have otherwise missed. Flexibility allows you to enjoy the journey rather than constantly trying to force everything to go exactly as planned. Travel after 50 can actually be easier than travel in your 20s. You often have more patience, more perspective, and a better understanding of what truly makes a trip meaningful. With the right strategies, you can avoid unnecessary stress, save money, and focus on what travel is really about. Discovering new places, meeting new people, and creating memories that stay with you long after you return home. Thank you for watching Jet Lagged Genius. If you enjoy practical travel strategies like these, subscribe to the channel for more tips that help you travel smarter. And as always, safe travels.